Here we are, starting it off on none other than Train, a map that North America has adapted to just so frequently. Just about every one of these teams that we've seen liking into Train here. And we're going to see it quickly roll off the tracks right now. OC and Hex opening it up here, but Freshie offers up a trade on back and finds the follow-up. 2 kills to match on the NRG side for Blue Jays. And we're in a 3v3 as the numbers get punched in. They're going to try and move quickly on this retake, but inside the smoke, what is happening? Dancing behind each other, but there's a flank for Bro, who is also inside that smoke with them. Slight can't anticipate it, and is still kicking on 4 HP, as Freshie might need to do even more lifting in this round.
Seen at the back of the donut, I'll call it that for now. We have the defuse being stuck here by George. The coverage from Bro is perfect. 1 bullet needed for Freshie, bomb defused. And NRG will kick off with the pistol. Bro, say of the day, Slight will take down a couple just to let him know who he really is. But Bro, once again, putting in the work for NRG.
That's a fantastic start for Bro right there. Being able to lock his teammate into safety of that defuse coming through. Present, and now you're going to see the B site bolstered up because of it. There's a duo of OC and George on this B side of the map because of the positioning.
Look at this move.
Trying to sell a fake.
George stepped forward, and he goes down instantly. It's down to OC on the FAMAS, sees the rest of the team here. It'll be a straight 3v3 here on the B site. Smoke deployed. Hex strafes out. Bro takes a ton of flak inside of the smoke. He will stagger down to the low ground. And in the meantime, though, Nitro activates on the flank and wins the duel versus Fruit Cup. Should have stayed on the Deagle after all. And Bro, Inquisitive does find Dare. 2v2. Both players down on towards the sidewalk. Nitro has another duel. He's got to win. A huge pass in front of him. Straight 4, but no good. It's a double kill from Snav and a force buy for Blue Jays.
A Snav on Train right now, man. What a big impact round from him. 4 kills to build up the T-side foundation that Snav brings to the table.
Chinggis Warriors today make it through the Asia qualifier. As the best Mongolian team, the Huns get surprised. And now here in North America, between NRG and Blue Jays. Arm scene there for Slight. Bro burning will be allowed to survive. Courtesy of the smoke, a 3 versus 5 here for Blue Jays to somehow battle back.
Big start right there. Opening duels. Quickly steering in the way. OC and Hex providing that access. Actually, Dare sideline. Never take these rounds lightly, though. I don't know what happened to Snav's gun. Okay, he found something in the smoke right there. Galil picked up. Slight looking diligent on the clears, trying to flush out Nitro without any utility. Oh, no, there is a molly. Does get Nitro forward, but he still lands a kill. While in the flames, knocks another piece of the puzzle down. One falls to the cracks right there for Slight, but players joining up here. OC just continues to spam through the smoke. Eventually on target, and Snav has tried to join up with his teammate that's just fallen.
Have a 15 seconds. And 4 players here on the A side. Smoke spam. Hopefully going for that reload. The Bro stays diligent throughout the entirety of the round. And turn it to 2 here for NRG. I mean, a shock there for Legacy to not make the major either. That is, yeah. I mean, players of those calibers. Anyways, Bro, with the flank of a lifetime, sees the bomb and just pull the trigger. 1 burst does in Slight. And Blue Jays with 40 seconds on the clock don't really have any other options. They can't really leave. They don't got the time to. So Dare picks up the op and gets blinded off the angle. Nitro, no problem. Molly in towards Pop is devastating. Players will run on through, but Fresh just burns. Fruit Cup X, though, clawing through with 2 headshots. Looking for the duel here inside of Z, but the bomb gets set flying forward. Snap has to scramble to pick it up. 10 seconds, he's going to run back into B, but surely Hex just chases him down off of the plant. As they just get punched in, Hex got the kill, NRG equalized.
Yeah, doesn't jump to rotate right there. Takes the whole squad, despite the crazy flank from Bro. Thought that was going to be the end of the story until it's Fruit Cup that pulls back a couple of quick kills.
Astralis is not attending the major. Gamer Legion are gone. You have teams like Metasport pushing through. You know, Adam being sus, the Twins are playing together and will meet in Dallas. And now pushing forward here for Blue Jays. They're trying to secure their chance, but straight through a smoke into Bro. Sounds like a death sentence to me. A double kill plus the molly. And that just leaves Dare. He does scoop up a rifle. 9 bullets in it, but he does use it to take down a kill. Whiffs on both players. Dare activated and a minute on the clock to play the whole map of Train.
OC wraps through T-Con side of things, and all of a sudden it gets all the more interesting. Straight into the B-bomb site. It can still offer concerns, but can Dare make it happen on A? Oh, OC catches him. OC in motion all the way through this round. Does not allow for Dare's antics any longer, and NRG, they do capture something to keep an eye on here. Sight was able to consistently pick off Wolfie in that head-to-head. New challenger approaches him here on Train. George, challenge on this B site. Well, he takes a little while to burn, but keeps his position safe, and OC having an opportunity right there to pluck one out. Nails it onto Freshie. The double swing right there takes one down and instantly repositions his AWP.
Now Hex takes up the Cloud. George jiggle peeking. His shoulder seen by Snav. Snav now locks in. That upper position. George also seen. So Snav knows 2 players are on B. The Blue Jays take advantage of it. Instead, they're going to blast in through the ramp. Well, Hex isn't looking. The flashbang not good enough either. Slight sees him. Brook up on the lurk. That's not everything here. It's up to Hex. Up on upper, he finds the double. And now Slight pinned down in a 1 versus 3 with the off. So many different elevations. It would take a miracle. And it's not meant to be. NRG, massive multis will push them through.
That's an incredible round right there from Hex, man. Starting it off early in this series, this go-around. He's back against the wall, stuck in Cloud, getting isolated. And I know that confidence is going to carry forward into this matchup here, so that's a problem that they have to face here for Blue Jays.
With the momentum, with the perfect flashbang, Dare gets shut down. He was just running around versus Marsborn on the outer yard, but NRG played this map at a tier 1 level. If you're gonna hang on this map, if you're gonna dare pick it into them, you best bring your A game. Utility on point, Fruit Cup up close, will handle Bro, but now burning, now stuck in the corner, and Nitro comes through with the trade, expedites the process. Man advantage, but Nitro's gonna hold close. Ollie, double.
2 of them.
Nitro will flee.
There's 2 molly. Oh, they smoked their molly off. Flashing through the smoke right now. Snav trying to make anything happen here. 13 kills, but shut down by Hex. Doesn't let it slide. And it's a systematic shutdown. Flashes to continue the aggression.
Wow.
Boxed into a corner. Freshie can't escape. And NRG are in flow state. These flashes are incredible.
A roundhouse kick to the head for Blue Jays. Down 7-3 on their pick. With their major hopes and dreams on the line. A great shot from Snav will sure help. A swing into 3 from OC.
That op certainly overworked right there. Too many targets. He'll be eliminated. It's a gamble call here from NRG. Stacking into the B side off the back of some early info. Snav, careful with his positioning, catches just the corner onto Nitro. Bro's getting caught with utility in hand. Trying to toss smokes and flashes on in. Could have done him justice, but Freshie was ahead of it. And now it's a retake effort here that they have to go the long way around.
Still very possible. Taking their time. Smokes will
oh my god.
George. Oh, he gets it underneath the train. He's got the lineup for that. Are you kidding? The Fruit Cup X does turn it around with 1 on a Nitro. Hex is already arriving though inside of Hell. He misses his opportunity though. Smokes evaded. Freshie gets off of it. He gets in the digits at a minimum, and Fruit Cup spotted over towards Olaf. That leaves Dare, the question mark in the equation. George, does he have him? No! George slides past the ankle, and he gets both! Clutching up for NRG in the deficit.
One last ditch effort here for Blue Jays. Leo's AKs, utility abound. And George knocking out Fruit Cup first. They just press through Ivy. OC ready, but not quite on the line. It allows for Bro to strike almost 2 out of his gun. And Nitro looking to help out his teammates here.
Sidewalk smoke. Molly in for Z, but that Molly falls short. That won't stop anybody. And holding down for Mouse 1, George just spams the smoke. And that leaves Slight, 1v3. Picked up the bomb, but there's so much more to do than just plant down the digits. 3 targets to take down. Top of the train, though. Make this one interesting. Unexpected angle, but doesn't convert on the kill. He needed to be more precise, and instead it's only George who sends him in a backflip. It's 9-3 for NRG. They're playing the peak Counterstrike at the peak moment.
Back.
No, all right.
Into the action here onto the pistol. Already deep into this one, and it's already a couple of entries here. The clock is ticking on Blue Jays. And they've got to hold up against 4 players. Position strong. George deep in the line right now.
Okay. Ooh. But cleared instantly by Snav. Freshie, just as precise on the move. Another pistol round masterclass. Does Hex have something on his own? He has to sweep forward. He gets the first, the second. And Snav on the bomb, on the defuse, the knife again, betrays NRG. Inside of the smoke, Hex goes right between Snav and the bomb. Splits the uprights there.
Got Slight reinforcing this, but it's only got a scout.
Stare up close, who's busy knife out, getting stuck on the edges of the train. The Deagle long range, so it doesn't connect on the Slight. Instead, George steps forward. And a smoke that's massive in towards Z connector that allows George to take advantage of it. He's gonna cat down Slight. George, he even escapes, falling off the ledge, and will avoid the bullets through the smoke. Snav and Freshie up close, flashbang behind him. Smoke about to fade. This is the duel. George, does he have this with the Tech 9? Right now, OC will go uncleared, but cannot quite find the second. That allows Nitro to activate on the flank. Can Hex slow down the defuse? Not even needed. Nitro and Hex with the flank. And the eco victory for NRG.
Not even a force buy right there. Hex looking for another major appearance as well. Last time he entered was Rio. Looking to get back into the swing of things.
With perfect molly as well for Evok as George sprints through and gets yet another opener. Torn apart is the A defense.
Oh man,
it is complete evisceration. NRG training their map. You dare challenge them in the most important match of the year for Blue Jays. You get rolled 13-4 for NRG. They are peaking at the peak moment, one map away from the Blast Austin Major.
Now, what an explosive finish right there for NRG.
Throughout their entirety. And to return to the top of international Counterstrike, here we go.
Slight.
Long execute. Slight on patrol. Snav, though, pops a couple shots off before the smoke blooms. Sight granted over to NRG.
The work for it. Well, X is out B. X has got 3 crosshairs turned his way while the bomb is getting planted. Numbers punched in and Hex stays alive. They're going to try to ignore him, but he's going to be as much of a problem as he can be from this position as the catwalk aggression comes through. They're rolling on this retake right now, and George is not giving them anything extra. Waiting for his teammates to get involved, but Slight and Snav start to hit. It's still going to be OC on the back of the goose here, finding 3 kills. OC finding everything, needs to last. He can't hold it up. Slight eventually trades it out. Kit available. In time for the defuse. Slight coming through as the hero to deny OC's heroics.
He got all 3 from Goose. He took down all 3 by himself, but it just wasn't enough. This is a cowardice. This is a one-stop shop on this round. It's a read because Snap is alone here on A. Dare is scrambling, but won't be here really in time. We got 2 players over towards the ramp. Fruit cup though from Car. Excellent work. Quick trade though. Snap still on ramp. Rotates have arrived by this point. Maybe the time is up, but the flank for the MAC-10 and the molly. So much damage. The strat is perfect from NRG to win the force. The op never mattered.
Oh, and it's going to be picked up as well. Bro goes and claims his prize.
Or a Mitsubishi. That's a Mitsubishi.
I haven't seen this from them either.
Here we go. New strats uncorked at every turn. Double mid hold. And it gets vanquished. There's still Slight in the sight. Delivers the first, but now about to be overwhelmed from so many different angles. They take their time. The nade's gonna get him. The molly burns down Slight. The round feels over. It's a save for Blue Jays.
I mean, that's just a whole new play in their book right there as well. We haven't seen that. And I talked about every chance they've gotten here, NRG have been willing to pick into Dust 2. They have been putting in the work on this map. They were up against Wildcard. They had this available. They still won this map, but didn't pull out any of these strats. Saving that one when it matters most here. This
oh my God.
Last chance available, and George, he is in laser. Root Cup gonna find himself one kill. Drops his gun away right there, but he's getting hunted, bro. And a perfect flash. Name a better duo, because he's not gonna miss this kill. Headshot landed, but not enough to take care of business. NRG drop every rifle. Now fast towards long. Root Cup looking to offer up the defense. It's scaling quickly. Flash is good there on the CT side to offer up some success. The chase downs through from Nitro. Unrelenting aggression offers up one kill back in return. A little relief there. The Blue Jays, though, holding on to a man advantage. HG's blow open the smoke, but there's two, so not quite efficiently used. George, a little bit of damage, and
Oh
OC,
my God.
he collects onto Snap, long range. Freshy's not looking, and he gets caught with his back turned, trying to watch Catwalk. It's going to be the site claimed. Bomb going to be planted for an OC op in long.
And Dare, the most criticized man on this team, missing on map 1. And now, well, he delivers a big kill. Runs through the smoke onto George, but doesn't keep going. OC covering his ramp. Nitro. Solo on the site. He swings into Slight. Now it's OC. He's got a molly. Smoke onto the bomb. Tag though. It's like doesn't have a kit. He's out of time. OC's got it.
No, OC's just panicking right now. He has no idea if he's on it or off, but the fact of the matter is, Slight is long gone, and NRG win another one. This time, they have to overcome some adversity, and George just roots himself on the ramp and takes initiative. OC with the long-range coverage as well. Talk about the facilitation of this op. 8-1.
Oh, Slight goes for a boost
No
play,
way.
but he gets stuck on his teammate's head. And he gets picked because of it. Bear will scoop up the op. Knife out in the open, eats a flash. He's so done. NRG are running over Blue Jays. The Major.
What?
It's so easy for them.
Not to back him up. A good execution, though, is going to be good to pass this up. Lord
Got no
Smoke on
counter
up here to
util.
try and scale forward. The smoke spam offers nothing for Freshy. They are out, and the flashes are good once again. Blinded up by the utility, but forced to reload, and they're back against the wall. The entrance into the B bomb site successful, but at a sacrifice of 2.
Molly lands. A 3 versus 3. OC peering into tunnels right now. He has 2 targets coming his way. The jump up there from Hext. Nearly catches out. Snap on that line. Good molly there from OC. Now posted up on the right angle. Delivers. First shot good. But Snav comes back in through the doors with Slight. His scope was heard. OC doesn't hit the shot. It's down to George, and Slight snipes down everybody. But they gotta find the bomb. Time is of the essence. I think he has got this one. And indeed he does.
Oh my
with
God.
less than a second.
See if that leads into anything to mount back here for Blue Jays. Oh boy. Oh man. OC finally missing. Gets a second opportunity, but Slight still deletes it. I think this is at the point in the game right now where you can't afford to be fearful. We've seen that fear rattle Blue Jays. You now have to go full steam ahead. And their secondary will offer up the second pick.
They're gonna try a little B split action. Dare.
Oh.
Hex is not by. He doesn't know. Oh, but the coverage of the smoke wasn't good. If it bloomed properly, Hex had the whole round won. But instead, here we stand. Blue Jays not out of this yet. Smoke spam is excellent. Lots of damage with the reload in the open. This is a chance, but Dare doesn't miss. And so, 3 rounds here for Blue Jays.
And when moments get like this, you got to make anything work right there. Lovely tag. Freshy down low. Dare was trying to follow it up, but arrives on the scene a little late. Long take here coming through. Slight's off a chance to shine once more. And collects. George eliminated. Slight re-peeking over and over and dicing up these duels. No scope in order. But Hex at least offers up the trade back, and OC gets a big swing. Hex trying to provide the backup here, but Dare shutting it down with the 2 finishing kills right there, picking out the rifle. And Blue Jays will answer back with 3 in a row. I mean, even Bro's leaving long now. He might be on the B bomb site in time here at this point. Molly goes in for backup flat. They've got a delay, but oh my God, Dare with the Glock at distance deletes. They've hit the pause button again.
The molly's faded. Here comes the second smoke, and only 2 flashbangs. 3 players are here. That doesn't mean anything. You gotta hit the shots, and they do. Into the meat grinder. But Dare and Fruit Cup cut through with 3 consecutive kills. It's down to OC. Fruit Cup gets finished. The bomb plant not safe. Player spotted up top. But OC finally eats the goosh and cannot land the headshot in the pistol round. Blue Jays are back.
And it really has just been a big show for Dare and Slight to get this one back into the swing of things right now. Look at the opener right there. And the instant start right there between Nitro and Hex. You think that sort of coordination is going to disrupt the game plan. But they fight their way through this bomb site.
Well, then slink away. He will take a better position. Utility set coming through. And push past Molly for the ramp. Nitro barraged by Utility. And OC can't convert. It's all on a Nitro here on the ramp. Stopping the plant. No one really fighting for Nitro here. Keeps his ramp
inside
control.
that smoke, I think.
And they can't escape. There's all 4 players on deep cat right now. They all have to peek from one angle. And they're going and getting cut down right now. Flashbang high. George covers. And the defuse starts up. And Slight gets traded. Done is this round. And NRG come back from the 4v5.
They all tunnel visioned on catwalk so much right there. That's valuable real estate. Blue Jays had the site control in a 5v4. OC has backup here. But not the one-shot gun here. It's just a scout.
Slight peeks. And he misses the shot. OC take it down. Slight with a double. Gets an op headshot in the mix too. And nice flashbang. Cup just absolutely plants his feet, locks in.
You charge keyboards? I have a wired one, so.
I do have a wired one. Could unplug it. Oh, pair of scissors could do. There. That's why you take that car angle, but Bro gets sent catapulting backwards, and there will be no save here for NRG.
Execution utility that's going to be tossed in. It's going to make his life difficult, though. Smoke's going to bloom, and he's going to have to adjust the crosshair. Can't collect on the first. Looking for the repeat here. Needs to find something before they scale up to Nitro. Nitro throws a flash, and maybe it's Nitro that can get the job done. It's going to have to be him. He finds a third here. Nitro, unstoppable, but eventually bested by Fruit Cup, and Slight still in the server as well.
Says post up on long. Will George swing? Oh, God, the timing is atrocious. For Slight, he takes 1 kill, but the trade is instant. It's down to Fruit Cup X. This guy's been touted as the next top prospect in here in NA. Can he deliver? 1v2, both players swinging on the ramp. First kill's awkward, and he can't do it. NRG to double digits.
And when all else fails right there, you have to call upon Nitro, who's unwavering in the goose side of things again.
For Nitro, who on previous teams was the worst performer, would always be stepping up, but my God, okay. OC has been absolutely owned. Getting up, approaching 30, and the cross smoke hasn't even dribbled in.
Fruit Cup's going to have to sell one hell of a fake, but I think he can do it. No noise on the map, and you can see Nitro feeling a little bit jumpy on the rotate. There's the cross smoke in. The op shot's looking to be right off here. Can Nitro pull it through like the old days here? Missing, and it's enough to allow Slight to open things up. 15 on the clock. It's got to be George disrupting the bomb plant is the only way through, and it's not going to be access into the site, and Blue Jays will not stay down for long.
No one's op shot here for NRG can connect. It is by far and away Slight, the best sniper in the server. And then Fruit Cup eviscerates the remaining 2 defenders. Blue Jays are not done with their major dreams yet. Josh Ohm is going to buy it again.
It's aggressive.
Full setup to the top mid peak, and then he delivers. OC steps back in.
This still leaves a lot of firepower and a huge gap in the defense right now. Cat is available, full control. OC, he's tunnel visioned in on long. His teammate and George is pressing the issue. Now you got to turn. There's nothing to look at there. They're on the site, and now they both fall. Freshie and Snav in unison clear out the entirety of this A site. 4v5. It doesn't matter. Blue Jays are hunting for a lead. Formation from NRG is to save.
They contact walk Cat. after OC peeked Cat with an AWP.
What's the Cat attack? Mid to B smokes to commit Nitro into this position. And they're going to start their scale. George with a lot of responsibility to try and best Snav. He has to
get
do
this
it.
kill. He has to get this kill.
It's going to leave OC vulnerable.
OC delivers the first. Snap doesn't begin his move. When will he? As OC, he misses. Comes back into long. Snav being prepared for. The long play has not showed itself. Things are too quiet. Molly deploys. Snav reveals himself. And Nitro falls, though. And George will stand just on the edge of the flames. He'll dodge out on the Snap. But look at this. Hex! He's in the corner! They're running knife out into him! Hex! He forced left this out of Slight, but he doesn't find the kill. Eventually, Snap arrives, but Slight misses again. Snap's got his back. It's now just up to him. He's coming from the long route. And now on the fake defuse, George staves him off without a kit. On the zap back of OC, George picks one up. And NRG will get the defuse in. Does Nitro pick up an HE from spawn? Oh, well, Snap's been jump spotted successfully. There's no HE in the spawn right now. Nothing to break the smoke. To slow them down, though, Nitro does provide support no matter what. Stuck out in the open right now are BLUEJAYS. George charges forward, wanting overtime and wanted to end it on their map pick. A 3 versus 5. OC and Bro convert. Just leaving Fruit Cup in the tons. NRG called the masterclass of a T side, and then finally went 2 in a row to push overtime.
Yeah, a little footing in right there. They're able to seal it on up, take us into OT, and NRG, just when they need it the most, string these rounds consecutively and lock themselves in a chance to close it on D2.
NRG, we're up 8-1, and it looks like they tossed it all away. But with 2 rounds straight on the defense, they are alive, kicking, and here in overtime. But Snap with some new gusto charges forward. Now, once again, Tunnel's aggression on the cards. OC
still holding the line. Slight is the only now long player at the moment on the plat. Fruit Cup, is he going to walk into the off angle? He is. Hex will claim his kill, and he equalizes the round right now. He's trying to keep them in contention. Slight's up. It's such a powerful position. Nitro's committed in the back of this single. There's not a comfortable way to escape this.
So OC. Lands a headshot and a collateral up the dare. First round overtime is all OC. Oh my god.
Oh my god. The highs and lows. OC now playing in tip-top shape. Reality check sets in when BLUEJAYS hit 12. And Slight's not making it out of this one. Run down by Bro. Monumental impact from OC. Finally felt in the server once again. Just when NRG needed to claim their lead right on back.
Smap a full-on action movie. What is this? There's nothing else that could be delivered than that. We must be in cinema right now.
Slowly inching their way forward as well. Oh, prepared. Nitro, Molly. Not going to be ran through. That Tons control is eventually taken. They're an upper on the CT side. Fruit Cup responsible for dealing with this. But Hex has bested him once. Not going to be able to do it again. Fruit Cup sliding through lower. Sidelines Hex, a big factor here on NRG, now down. But OC is wielding confidence behind his AWP. And now he's responsible for this defense on B.
He also has a full belt. Fires the first shot, drop a molly. That sounds good to me. Let's see if this does deliver. Will OC get smashed like he typically has? But no, he doesn't. 5-7 out for OC. And he's gonna mow them down again with the pistol. OC keeps doing it here for NRG. And overtime is his. That's what the O stands for. It's just Freshy. His team has been slaughtered again.
Silence deafening right now. Freshy evacuating the scene. OC alive and kicking. In overtime when they need it most. The hunt is on. Freshy running, trying to scramble to hold on to the op. Oh, but the time ticking down low.
He might die
He's gonna
after
find the
time.
kill, but he might die after time here. $2,300. He's finding the kills to stay alive. OC looking for the finishing blow. Freshy with the Glock out, falls at the final second. OC with the 4K. He was gone for so long on this CT side, but in overtime has elevated his game to new heights.
But in this moment, nothing else matters but winning this map. And a retake middle. OC is back.
He's dominant. Constantly plucking out these players here. Another kill in overtime.
Nitro. Watching the edge of the smoke for one. The follow-up from Bro. A 2 versus 4. And an overtime sweep. Looking good for NRG. It's just Snap. Defend all the flawless defense.
So often with this player right now, it just feels like he needs one shot to remember how good of a player he is, and he provided that in the closing stages. Those last 2 rounds finally starts to land, and in overtime he is unleashed. Those 3 minutes that we had turned him into a whole new force. Looking to close off this one. Snap has an interesting position, but this low HP, how much can he do? Nothing here. Hex will shut it down, cap off the sweep. NRG with 3 in a row, and OC made to be the target.
More smoke from Hex. And cover here for Nitro. Molly deployed. But look at that, the T's get inside of their own smoke and the scaling. They're already knocking at the door. The first entry, the second from Nitro. The B-side taken here for NRG. The Blast TV Major 3 kills away. They have to do it. Blue Jays must push forward. Underdogs in their own right, they will be cut down at the doors. But the old guard of North America, OC and Nitro, will be at the Austin Major. NRG, the 32nd team, as the door closes shut. NRG walk in front of the home crowd. Welcome to Austin.